Well, lads, welcome back to the channel. So today we have episode 5, I think, of the 12 days of MyTeam Methods challenge. Now, this is a high tier method. So this is a one where you need a little bit of MT to actually do. Now, this method is very much high risk, high reward. It's not investing. It kind of is, but you're investing in it for about 12 hours. So basically what you're doing is you have to sort of... There's certain times in the day that this works. So it's currently at the moment for me 12:30 in the afternoon. So currently at the moment in America, it is 7:30 in the morning on the East Coast and 4:30 in the morning on the West Coast. So a lot of the main player base is currently sleeping. So you can pick up cards quite, under value, so to speak. So we're going to be looking at pink diamonds, minimum bid at 100,000 MT, and you get some cards here. Now, this is where your know-how, this is where your knowledge of the market comes into play. There's certain cards here that you know will go for much more at a certain time. So this Steph Curry, for example, if I would bid on him, so there's a few things to point out with this Steph Curry that I'll talk about. So first of all, he has a diamond contract. You guys can't see that above my head. He does have a diamond contract, which does increase his value a little bit. He doesn't have any extra badges to my knowledge. He has, I'm fairly sure these... But these badges already, I don't even know. But he has no extra badges to my knowledge. And he does have a diamond shoe as well, which increases his ball handle, his perimeter defense, his speed of the ball, and acceleration. So overall, very, very nice shoe. Very, very nice card. 120,000 MT is what his current bid is. I would argue this card would go for about 160, 180,000. And I do have a little bit of proof for that as well. So basically, you see my MT count. I have basically 88,000 MT. That's why I'm making the video, just so I can redeem all my stuff, and that way I can do this all over again. So, as you can see, 88,000 MT. By the way, smash a like on the video if you find it helpful. Right, so we have these cards here. We'll get rid of these. So basically, we have this was a regular Dolph that, believe it or not, picked up for 100,000 MT. Now, this is the sort of thing I do. Say I pick up a card. He has no diamond contract. He doesn't really have any good stuff about him, so to speak. So what I do is I pad the card with contracts. Obviously, I have a lot of contracts because I've done the contract method. I have stacks of contracts just to get rid of. So obviously, this card has 80 contracts. He has a few extra badges that could go to gold as well. Like, if I have, obviously, the odd badge in my collection, I will chuck it on. So, like, I know Mismatch Expert. It's very rare Dolphs in the mismatch, so to speak. Clutch Shooter, obviously a nice badge to have on a card if you do have it. But as you can see, regular Dolph, all I did was give him a few extra badges and buffed his contracts up to 80. I bought him for 120,000 MT, and he sold for 160. So 120,000 on this card, plus an extra 2 to 5k just on contracts and the extra badges. 125,000, I'm going to get, after tax, 144,000-ish off this card. So I made about 20k. This Steph Curry, I picked up for 120,000 MT. Believe it or not, it wasn't even it's not even this Steph. It was this one. Like, it was just the bog standard signature series Steph. And I just did the same thing. He didn't have a diamond contract. I buffed his contracts up to 99. And he sold for 172,000 MT. So basically what I do, say I pick up a card, right? I make sure I sell the card, but it sort of depends on the day. So I try and make sure the card expires at about 12 to 12:30 my time, because that means that it's currently 7 to 7:30 on the East Coast and 4 to 4:30 on the West Coast. So people are getting home from work, people are getting home from school, people are getting home to actually play this game. Obviously, you don't have a lot of European players, but obviously the vast majority of people that play this game, I'd say probably 70 to 80% of people that play this game, are probably on in the States. So again, this Shaw Marion, I just threw up 100k bid. I won him. Again, done the same contract stuff. Didn't add any badges to him, and he sold for 120k. So I made an extra 8k. Anthony Davis, I think I'm making about 2,000 MT off of him. So I bought it for 133 or 134,000. So then with the contracts, I think I'm just about breaking even, to be honest. This Michael Jordan, I've actually lost 1,000 MT. I got him for 100k bid, and sadly, this is where the risk and reward comes in. And there's Tim Duncan, I picked up for 110,000. This is just the regular maxed out one. and he sold for 124. So I'm going to redeem all these now. So as you can see, we made 1,000 MT off that Tim Duncan, which is great. Michael Jordan, we're actually losing 965 MT. We lost on that Michael Jordan. Anthony Davis, we made about 3 or 4K. Sean Marion, we made about 8K. And Steph Curry and Dolph, we made a lot of MT on those cards. So we're back up to 846,000 MT. Now what I'm going to do over the next few days is sort of just try and get some of these cards. I'm going to try and spend as much MT as I can using this method. And if we can get some decent deals going through it, we can do that. Now, in terms of whether you're in an hour and about picking up a card. So that Sean Marion, I was very hesitant about picking him up for 100K. So what I did is I went onto the market. I quickly checked to see how many were on the market. Obviously, because we're not in peak time, there's not going to be that many of them. So as you can see, there's really not that many on the market. Someone just bid 133,000. Wow, that's something. So yeah, obviously Sean Marion, I sold him for 120K. He's now selling for well over 130, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. We still made a cheeky bit of profit. Now, in terms of like other cards here, Jason Kidd, probably not. Tim Duncan might be an interesting one. Obviously I did sell one for 125,000, so I may, or 122,000. So if I can get one for about 110, I may take another punt on him. Joel Embiid doesn't go for anything, so we'll ignore him. Dolph is like the mass Dolph will always have decent value, and he does have a diamond contract and a diamond shoe as well, so we'll ignore that one. In terms of cards, I'm thinking of picking up. If I can get, so I'm sort of like in two minds about how I bid on these cards. I either wait until they get really low on the time, or I just bid and just see sort of where the market is. So just on this one, I'm going to bid about 110,000, and instantly we're not the highest bid, which is a little annoying. So yeah, obviously because Tim Duncan is the new set, the new card, there is quite a lot of them on the market. So if you want to pick up a Tim Duncan, it is quite easy to do on a bid. You just have to be a little bit patient. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Again, this is a pretty informative one, so to speak. There's a lot of information in this video. If you have any questions whatsoever, I can try and help you out in the comments down below. So let me know if you guys have any questions. That's going to do it for the video. Again, smash a like if you have enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Take care.